Kick off your week by installing your game plan. An offensive and defensive game plan has been. Each week you can focus. Once you have made your game plan and focus players.
Who the are you? Who the are you? Who the are we? We be the dudes who just come over to water the lawn.
On the speakers, your heart will keep me beating and make me a believer. Don't you want me? Don't you want me? I need some mercy on my soul right now.
Kick your season off by starting your first game. Hello, everybody.
It's the opening drive of the game, and the football is in the hands of the Seattle Seahawks. Let's get to it. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Baldwin with it over the middle. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Last year's second leading rookie rusher. This is Thomas. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. So on 4th down, as seen on TV, here's their resident strongman, John Ryan, on to punt. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
Okay, that was a fake punt, and it was the same thing in running it. He lost about 300 yards from last season in his rushing total. I think that's a good thing. People respect his running ability so much, it's opening up pass lanes for his
down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of game. So now on 4th down, on trots the Dolphins field goal unit and Andrew Franks. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And Frank's kick is good. Up the screen to Ajayi. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. You're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chance. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. On 1st down, Wilson. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Second and 10 now, Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Looking for Baldwin, intercepted. Picked by the rookie Xavier Howard. Action, the situation, ball in the red zone. It's 2nd down, and the defense needing to step up. On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. And Cameron has it over the middle. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
I don't know whether I want to be a fly on the wall or not when they hear the explanation of how he, one of the bigger targets on the field, the tight end could be that wide open and uncovered downfield. Who blew that assignment?
Somebody did.
No doubt about it. There's no way you're not going to account for him. Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete,
and he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jordan Cameron, already his 2nd touchdown. A 3rd down situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And he locates Luke Wilson. A 3-yard gain and enough for the first. A 3rd down situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. A 3rd down situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Throwing is Wilson. And they're going to bring him down. Back across midfield at the 45. Ndamukong Suh.
screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen.
This defense trailing, they've held them to a field goal, but they would like to keep the 3 points off the board. Let's see if they can maybe get a block. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. This defense trailing, they've held them to a field goal, but they would like to keep the 3 points off the board. Let's see if they can maybe get a block. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball, taking it right down Broadway. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Seahawks. They'll run it now out of the gun. Look at the spin. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for 16. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They come out here in the eye. Throwing now, Tannehill. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. Jay's going to go. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jay, 60 yards. And they have been struggling. Can they get the score they need to get back in this football game? And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. One receiver left, three to the right. Now Wilson on first down. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. But not the position they want to be in. Still a very, very small chance here, but they almost need a miracle.
Agreed. That means they've got to get it to the sidelines, get out of bounds, and preserve clock.
He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Again, Wilson. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
A fake to Rawls. Now it's Wilson. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. One-score game, 7 points here in the fourth quarter. This offense, they need to get the football back on this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no... And partner, this first week, this first...